And the same thing goes for a basketball hoop, one that's size appropriate to them, one that they can shoot on, maybe they can even, reach and, dunk on as a little kid. Whatever exposure they can have to sort of basketball-esque movements, activities that are readily available to them, the more exposure they have to it, the more likely they are to gravitate towards that sport. Now, when it comes to kind of engineering your kids down a more serious basketball path where hopefully one day they're playing AAU or high school or earning a scholarship to college, you may be surprised to hear that the path, the beginning of this path where it starts is not where you may be expected to. And that is by me saying that with these kinds of kids, these kinds of players, this seriousness, this path that you want them to go down to, there should be no overt rush to this. I know you want them to be the best basketball players they can be as soon as they can be, so they can start, going down that path as soon as they can to have, the fastest, best advantage they can. But keep in mind, especially if you haven't gone down this path, this is something that's going to last decades for them. It's going to be decades long once they start going down that path. That means that's a whole lot of work. That's a whole lot of time. It's a whole lot of basketball. It's a whole lot of wear and tear on their body. Not your body, on their body. So that being the case, don't rush them. Don't push them. Don't start trying to teach them how to play when they're really young. I have a video about the number one thing, the very first thing I think any basketball player should do, a serious basketball player at least, and that is to learn how to love the game. Make it enjoyable. Hopefully from that it turns into a passion that they will then pursue moving forward for the next few years at least. If you're not playing basketball for the right reasons, if you're not playing because you genuinely enjoy it, you're probably not going to sustain it because of all the time, because of all the hard work, because of all the wear and tear that it's going to take. Sure, if you tell your kid, hey, if you get good enough, you can earn a free scholarship to college, and then they start trying to play basketball to earn that scholarship, but they don't actually enjoy playing basketball, that's going to be so much time and effort that it's going to take for them to get that good. If they don't enjoy doing it, they're not going to stick with it in the long run. Have their foundation be enjoying playing the game, enjoying being around the game, enjoying watching the game. The way you do that as someone who's trying to influence them in that direction is by associating as closely and often as possible that basketball equals good, positive feelings and emotions. As young and as often as possible, you want basketball to be associated in their minds, in their feelings, as something that provokes good, positive, fun emotion. So when it comes to anything basketball, not only do you need to give them the exposure to basketball the way casual parents and coaches need to do for their casual basketball playing kids, but you want as much of that exposure to be as positive as it possibly can be. So for instance, if you're watching a game with them, right, you want to be excited, you want to be positive, you want to cheer on your favorite teams, your favorite players. You want your kids to see you being in awe of, when they do something impressive on the court, how fun, how cool, how impressed you are by what they did.